Nagaland laga school khande teachers committee thakya laga opode serious concern dikhai gina All Nagaland Pre-Service Teachers Association pra 1167 primary teachers laga post khali thakya khan gane joldi Nagaland Staff Selection Board laga through pra advertisement ulabole demand kuri ase. Anpsta pra media logo kotha kuriya homoy janai dishe ki ja 2 saal pra itia tak open recruitment luanai itu do khali administrative laga failure no hoy hoile bi students khan laga future de bi direct attack kuri ase koi gina koishe. Anpsta pra aro janai dishe ki 2016 pra 2025 majode 401 primary teachers khan ge appoint kurishe kundu ekta bi open recruitment pra hua nai kundu backdoor no hoile arbitrary laga through pra ase koi gina association pra allege kurishe. NSSB 2020 regulation under the thakya nishna bhal pra recruitment lobole aro transparency justice to rakhibole association pra state sarkar logo mangishe. 2 saal pra chupchap thakya do bishi diri hoise itu nimide Nagaland laga student khan laga naam de sarkar ge joldi action lobole request kurishe.
Haji Hornbill TV ede Jaffu hotel de aina ase jundu mahan ge ekta Kohima Press Club ke ekta invitation aina daise All Nagaland Pre-Service Teachers Association ra matina itia tak to mahan na jane than ki garne matina ase and this is their first press conference to itu ajila details to first silo.
Respected the media fraternity for coming up during our call. Today, we the All Nagaland Pre-Service Teacher Association have called this urgent press conference to address certain issue pertaining to the primary teacher post. Last 2 weeks, we have sent the representation to the Department of School Education, requesting them for requisition of line vacancy, 1,168 line vacancy posts to the NSSB. However, there was no outcome and there was no intimation towards the association, as of which it has compelled the association to come with this press conference to reveal certain dark side of the department. As all of us are aware that in every annual session, the ministers, our advisors, they used to highlight that there is a line vacancy of more than 1,000 plus this and that. Even recently, the annual session has been concluded. Our respected CM has already said that there is 1,100 line post vacancy. However, it was only words without action, as of which today we are going to reveal the truth that we have in written as per the RTI Act that we filed. As the saying goes, there is a time for everything and everything has its own timing. Anything that is beyond limitation is not good for any of the society. We have been crying enough for justice. Our association have been crying enough for justice, appealing for the recruitment through meritocracy. However, the department does not give any importance to us, and as of which it has been 10 years in a row. We are waiting and still counting. There was not even a single advertisement that has been advertised in public domain. As per the RTI Act, there has been a buckets of random appointment been made under education department over the past 10 years. And surprisingly, as per the RTI, we have received that even matriculation has been appointed to the post of primary teacher. And also, most shockingly, there was one person who has been appointed for the post of PT post in 2 different places, which is very saddening to all of us. This is not only an issue of our association, but education being the epitome of our society, this is a threat. It is a time bomb for our future generation. And as of which, we have all the proof and evidence as per the RTI Act. Therefore, we want to let the public, the citizens of our state, to know the harsh reality of what actually is happening in education department. So with that, I want to request our General Secretary and also the senior advisors to kindly let the public of Nagaland know the reality of what it is happening. So I would like to give time to our General Secretary.
Good afternoon, everyone. First of all, I would like to thank all the media fraternity for being here. We hope that through this press conference, there will be a positive outcome. Now, our association have been, like our president have said, that our association have been working tirelessly for the transparency and the recruitment process of primary teachers. Now, in order to achieve this, the association, we have filed RTI. And to those of you who are not very familiarized with the word RTI, RTI is a fundamental right for every citizen where one can seek information to the public authorities or the government bodies. So the main aim of RTI is to promote transparency between the citizen and the government. Through our RTI, we have filed 2 RTI within a span of time. There is one seeking for the total number of teachers appointed from 2018 till date, and the second RTI, that is total number of teachers that have been appointed from 2016 till date, along with their details, qualification, as well as if there is any public advertisement that has been publicized in a public domain. We asked for the proof. So, however, to our disappointment, the response that we got from the public information officer, in details investigation, we get to know that there were full of discrepancies. When we compared the 2 results of the RTI, we found that many names were missing. For example, those names that were present in the first RTI were not present in the second RTI, and those names that were present in the second RTI were not present in the first RTI, even if we exclude 2016 and 2017, even if we compare just 2018 till date. And also, upon investigation, our association, we get to know that there are some names that have been completely missed out from both the RTI. So, according to the response of RTI, a total number of 401 primary teachers have been recruited from 2016 till date. But after removing and then a repetition of names upon investigation that they are of same individual. For example, Ekjun Manulanam Likinase, number 4 day, or date of appointment Likinase, place of posting. And then itu lanichide number 8, na holi number 9 de itu same Manulanam Likine, date of appointment do same ase, holi place of posting do alak Likine, inya alak dine, tagyakandu sub countdown kuriya to instead of 401, it comes down to 397. Now, the breakdown of 397 teachers by district-wise is as follows. Under Kohima district, 34 teachers have been appointed. Dimapur, 64. Chumukedima and Newland with 22 each. Zinhiaboto with 59. Mokokchung, 35. Zemenu, 2. Peren, 9. Wokha, 41. Pek, 21. Meluri, 6. Tuingsang, 12. Noklak, Kifiri, Longland, and 7. Noklak, Kifiri, and Longland with 7 each. Shamator, 6. Mon, 41. Now, out of these 397 primary teachers that have been appointed, when we ask for the proof of advertisement among the public domain, only 2 posts were publicly advertised. One under Mon district on September 25, 2020. That is just for the residents of Mon district, and another one in Wokha district on July 7, 2021. So when we look at this, out of 397, since only 2 posts have been publicly advertised, what about the other 395 primary teacher posts that have been appointed? We can all assume that it is through backdoor appointment if they did not give any proof for publicly advertisement in the public domain. Now, among these 397, alarmingly, 65 appointed teachers lack any teacher qualifications, with 10 holding PU degrees, 35 holding BA degree, 9 holding MA degrees, 3 holding BCom, 1 holding IIT, 1 holding BSc, 4 with no mentioning of qualifications, 1 matriculate, and 1 substitute teacher. Now, this is a very sensitive issue, and it requires a transparency and accountability from the department side. So even if there is a human error, it is the duty of the department to recheck the RTI, or the public information officer to recheck the RTI before giving to us. So that, because for now, whatever we have asked in the RTI, it's not for a show. And then instead, when we ask the department for the different discrepancies in the RTI, their response were inadequate. The appointment of teachers through backdoor channels, despite many qualified teachers among us waiting for open recruitment since 2016. So this raised a very serious concern. And then to those teachers who have been appointed through this backdoor appointments, how can they teach about honesty and integrity to children when they themselves, their own recruitment process is flawed? And then according to the annual report of Department of School Education, total number of primary teachers from 2022 to 2023 is 9,337, and then total number of primary teachers from 2023 to 2024 is 9,626. So itulah bitor debi 289 numbers to raise hoi jaise. So inya raise hoi jado according to our RTI kun la nambi 2023 la piche de kun la nambi dianai mohange. But how comes 2023 la piche debi inya 200 total number of 289 inya raise hoi jaise. Itu when we raised this question to the department, their answer was that due to retirement of teachers, now will unfortunate death kane inya se. So the main question is, itu ki hisab ra, I don't think there might be some, but all these 289 teachers who have been appointed kando retirement karne na holibi murija karne ina fill up kuishina itulado. I don't think so. And then when we asked the department about nam kansop na thakya la ituhan ekta RTI de nam thake, next la RTI de nam na thake, ituhan when we raised those questions aro kun la nam both RTI de bi na thakya la itu we raised kuya time de, their reply was that there are primary teachers who have been appointed to government primary school. There are primary teachers who have been appointed to government middle school, and there are primary teachers who have been appointed to government high school. To ta khando moi khange, our association khange, they have given the names of those teachers who have been appointed to government primary school or government middle school. Now the big question is, to those teachers who are currently teaching in government high school as primary teacher, takan be primary teacher na hoy? That's a big question. So, and then when we ask for RTI, it is their job and duty to give us accurate data so that mohan bi tik pra itu chulawa. Our motive is not to blame those backdoor pra ina itulan hoy, but our main question is, if backdoor de iman bishi appoint kuruba pare ase kole, why not open recruitment debi trained teachers can get recruit na kurine? Why not there's no open recruitment? Itula the main question itu taginase. And for further details, my colleagues will give additional briefing.
We, the association, having concern of the rising unemployment problems in the state of Nagaland, and also especially concerning the DLED trainees. Now that we already have 8 government diet institute in our state, 8 institute in our state, and there are more than 13-14 institute, including the private run training institute. So every year the various institutions are providing more than 700-800 trainees for these 10 years, and that in a gap of 10 years there have been not even a single advertisement. However, through the findings of RTI, we came to know that there has been rampant backdoor appointment. So it is really concerning and also depriving the trained persons, the trainees. So we want to let the public and also the citizens know that if there is enough trained teachers, if there is enough trained persons, why the government have to hold the appointment for these 10 years? And it is concerning that most of the trainees are almost, at the verge of overage, and some of them very unfortunate that some of the trainees is already overage after even being trained, since there has been no recruitment for already 10 years, which is why the unemployed youth has raised to this extent. So we also want to know that, let the know public and also remind the government that it is high time that the Department of School Education should, do an open recruitment for the trainees. That's what I want to let the media know.
Many of you must be thinking that our association, our All Nagaland Pre-Service Teacher Association, must be against the government or so whatever. But we are not against the government, but we are bringing out our grievances to the public domain. So, and then as well as we are not blaming the government also, and we are not blaming the concerned barricades, department barricades, or not or the concerned MLA also, but we are against the system and the policy, because who knows, one day our future generation, which might be ki jane ito apne la bacha bhi ho pare, apne la grandchildren bhi ho pare, to takan la time tak dibi ito system to face ho. So what we want our association to public ki junai di bole mun thaiga to ito la system to change karo lagi, policy bhi change karo lagi, because ito Nagaland ito nisnai jai thaki shulu to our future children will be in doom. So that's all.
Even recently, there has been some news. So, if there is shortage of teachers in the government schools, why not give an open recruitment to the aspiring teachers? Give them the opportunity that they are waiting for. So, since we always talk about unemployment and every department, so us youths today, trained youths or trained teachers, we are waiting for the opportunity till date. Since 2016, there have not been open recruitment. And what we want today is that we are putting up our grievances and also asking the concerned department to give an open recruitment for the aspiring teachers, so that we will be able to give our hopes once again, so that the teachers, the aspiring teachers who are recently been trained also will have a future that they can see. That's all.
Down in public domain. Yes, gone were the days where there were less trainees, less qualified students, where the government with no option has appointed the primary teacher posts in various means. However, looking at our present scenario, where politically, socially, economically, the society is moving ahead, and with the innovation of artificial intelligence, I want to put a question mark to the citizens of our state. Where are the department taking us into? How are we going to let our future generation compete with other states? It is a very serious concern. Education being the epitome of our society, where economic growth and all things comes under true quality education. But when our education system is crippled, how can we expect our state to move ahead? How can we expect our generation? How can we expect peace and tranquility in our state? With a random and bogus appointment over 10 years with not even a single advertisement, it is a serious concern to all of us. It is not only about the trainees of DLED, but all of us in one way or the other are being victimized. Therefore, all the right-thinking citizens should cooperate, should unite, and should join hands towards our association and let this corruption be stopped. As we are all aware that even recently the conclude NLA session, there has been a serious discussion about the rise of unemployment. The state recruitment, the state examination is not only the option, but every day, thousands and thousands recruitment are being advertised, central government examination. So, my question is, if the root of our education system is deep rooted, if the quality of our education is good, then I think state advertisement, state recruitment is not only the solution to eradicate the system of unemployment. However, every one of us across the entire country, all of us, we are studying the same syllabus, same notes. We are studying about the Indian. So, if the education of ours is deep-rooted, if there is a quality of education, I think, and I hope that we can even compete centrally. But as all of us are aware that 10 years with no advertisement, how can we expect our society to move ahead with this kind of mentality, with this kind of system? This should be stopped. And I want to appeal to all the students, those who are vying to get into teaching profession. It is not a jealous opinion or hatred opinion, or it is not about discouraging the student, those who are ongoing trainees. But until and unless the government gives justice to the aspirant candidate who are qualified, until and unless if the government does not give any hope, then it's better not to take DLED. 2 years, it's a big thing. Now we are being victimized. It's been 6-7 years we have completed the courses, but not even a single hope were being given to us, and we are being victimized. So I want to appeal to all those trainees to join hands together with the association. And I will say that 2 years DLED, if they continued like this, it is a scam. DLED 2 years diploma courses is a scam. All the lists of this teacher trainees appointees to private teacher, all these are backdoor appointment. They are all unqualified, be it whether they have qualification or no. It is not true open recruitment. Therefore, we considered all this teacher, the in-service teacher, as unqualified. Why? Because it is not done through recruitment, open recruitment. It is all done through politically or in other means. Therefore, it is my humble opinion to all the trainees to kindly join hands towards our causes. And I believe that the department will hear our cry. 10 years we have been crying for justice. And it is also a serious opinion that I would like to request the ongoing trainees, in the short course of time, we will be needing your help. Your cooperation is going to be the success of our cause. Therefore, my dear ongoing trainees, kindly cooperate and unite with us. Taking DLED, that does not serve any purpose in our career. It's of no use. Therefore, we will strive hard and fight for our justice. And also, I want to appeal all the right-thinking citizen organization, apex body, to kindly, our fight is genuine, and I want to request all of the apex body, right-thinking citizen to support our cause. Despite all the criticisms, all the weaknesses, we can't even do away with what our respected advisors he is doing. Under his leadership, he has revived the NTET, Nagaland Teacher Eligibility Test, and also with the introduction of Smile app, where the proxy teacher is being less seen, though it may not be so much effective to the other eastern area because of network connectivity. However, I hope and believe that our advisor, he is a visionary leader. That is what I used to see him. So today, on this platform, I want to request our respected advisor to kindly hear our appeal and I hope under your leadership, primary teacher posts will be recruited within this year or the coming first month of next year during NSSB examination. With that, we will also like to submit the memorandum. Last 2 weeks back, we have given the representation to the Department of School Education. However, there was no any intimation. Therefore, again, today, we have submitted the memorandum to the Department of School Education. So I want to read out in public domain. To the Principal Director, Directorate of School Education, Nagaland, Kohima, 797-001. Subject: Memorandum for recruitment of 1,168 primary teacher posts. Sir, consequent upon the representation submitted to the Directorate of School Education on 28/08/2025 for immediate release of 1,168 primary teacher posts and to issue notification for conduct of fair recruitment through NSSB within 2 weeks. That, sir, you are already aware of the number of primary teacher vacant posts in the department, and that there is a shortage of teacher in the school within the state of Nagaland. However, no open recruitment has been done since past 10 years, except for 2 posts, that is 1 post for GPS Totok Chingnu A under SDO Mon on 25th September 2020, and 1 post for GPS Piro B Village under SDO Oka dated 7 July 2021, which is why we, the All Nagaland Pre-Service Teacher Association, would like to reiterate your esteemed authority to kindly take immediate necessary action in this matter. That, sir, as per the Supreme Court order dated August 11, 2023, that recruitment of primary teacher posts should solely and exclusively for DLED, Diploma in Elementary Education, considering the psychological, mental, and emotional aspect of the people, and that ECCE Montessori trainees, B.Ed and M.Ed does not align with primary education. Therein, looking forward for your considerate and necessary action, failing which the association will be left with no other remedial option, but will be compelled to take its own further democratic action.
I've submitted a memorandum today only, so according to the process, ultimatum will be next on the line. After that, we will do our own course of action. So that's pretty much it.
We will be waiting for their positive outcome for around 3 weeks, and after that, if the department does not give any positive outcome, then we will again go with another ultimatum submission to the department.
Itia apni han idu press conference la highlight bi sailushe aro details bi sailushe to tahan la according itu jundu NLA la session jaina dhaise tade CM barbi kuina dhaise 1,168 primary teachers la vacancy ase to aji tahan All Nagaland Pre-Service Teachers Association ba ki kushe wile do itu do it's been 10 years that idu open recruitment do jaina nai to tahan la according do itu details bi bishi dina ase it is an eye opener aro itu bishi shocking ta news ase mohan dikhi ase ki protest aro democratic form of protest no hilibi against the government manuan aji associations alak teachers khan hilibi CTN protest bi dikhina ase namsala bi dikhina ase aro recently itu kali RMSC teachers khan la bi dikhina ase to itu nishna All Nagaland Pre-Service Teachers Association ba ki kuina ase ule do it's been more than 10 years that open recruitment do jaina nai to tahan la according do ki ase ule they are not against the government but they are against the system to itu open recruitment nakura la do ki ase ule tahan 2 bar RTI file kuna ase ushe and according to the details first RTI aro second RTI de nam khan bi mismatch hina ase to tahan la according do RTI aro RTI 1 or 2 de alak nam do mismatch hina ase to ekta manu la nam 2 bar bi olaina ase huile bi itu nam do same thagile bi tahan la district of posting do alag alag huina ase to itu sai la hisab te to it is a very big question to the government aro itu open recruitment nakura la do ki ase aro tahan kwa la hisab te to in this 10 years khali duita vacancy tahan open kurna thaise government primary school mon aro government middle school wakha to itu la aji highlights to sai dishe to itu tahan kwa la hisab te to 2 weeks ago they submitted a representation aro aji bi tahan memorandum to submit kurna ase department of school education de to itu la outcome bi ki huo itu najane huilebi mohan tahan ki hudia la hisab te to itu thik na hoile to ultimatum tahan 3 weeks la dina ase and then they will submit another memorandum if the government doesn't comply with them to aji la news imani thaise reporter Yomi with camera person Yamlu Hornbill TV Kohima